Hey everyone. Last night I answered a Facebook Marketplace ad and was able to score a toolbox set with tools for 200 bucks. It was in a storage unit or a little metal building behind this old house, and it had been there for probably quite some time. And for a different take on it this time, I didn't load the tools into the bins. I actually took the drawers of the box out. So this time I won't be unloading them from the bins. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the box out, and you'll see all the drawers here. Most of it I was able to keep in the drawers themselves, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reassemble it in the driveway here, and then I'll go through everything and kind of show you what it was like when I first saw it. All right, so I'm going to get busy, take this thing out of the truck, and then we'll be right back. So there is a bin, I think, up front, and another box or something back there of things that were like in the top. But this is essentially how I was able to unload it. So you got a bin here, but most of it's still in the drawers. So it's going to be interesting because I didn't take much time to look at it, and I'm not exactly sure what's in here. But I do know this. This is a New Britain cabinet, and you'll note, if I can see these, yeah, these are the New Britain drawers. These are like the Craftsman's, the same type of pull the metal pin out and the drawers come out real easy. These were more difficult with these tabs. But hey, let me start unloading it and then we'll see. That drawer is heavy. Wow. You can see it's pretty rusty. It had been in there for quite some time. I don't know if the brakes are on or if the capacitors are just bad. I suppose it's a good time to check that out before I put anything in it. As you can see, these are quite rusty. Some oil in here. Alright, a Craftsman and a New Britain. Let me dig these drawers out and put it back together and I'll be back. Alright, so here we have it. This is a pretty accurate recreation of what it looked like in the barn or storage bin. Other than this stuff, I took this out. This is all adhesives, dried up markers, Loctite, things like that, that I just didn't bother putting back in place because it's probably junk. Alright, so here's the top. This is some kind of a pump. Aquaculture, so I guess it's an aquarium pump. I've got a plastic, I don't really know, That doesn't look right. Looks like it's upside down maybe. I don't know. It's a blade. Some type of... Looks like a hacksaw, but I've never seen one like it, so can't say. I got a brush. This is pretty good. This is useful. These are actually firecrackers. Well, oh, I bet those are ready to go off. If you've ever lit old firecrackers, man, those fuses, they don't last, okay? This is pump pieces. What's in this bag? Fasteners, some screws. A drill bit. Okay. Expander, it looks like. This is neat. Look at this. So you put the oil can in here, and then you'd pull the handle. It would puncture the oil can right there, so you don't have to puncture it in advance. You can just put it right there, and then, of course, they don't really sell oil in quart cans anymore. All right, so this stuff, we're going to look at this last. Oh, I have this. It's missing one, but I have this exact same set. It's good stuff. Hopefully I can find the other one. Basketball pump. No, a lot of this. Probably useless. So let's look at the drawers. What's in the drawer? All right. I've actually got some evaporust here waiting. So as we take these out, these are interesting pliers with the metal grip on them. Things like this we'll take out and we'll derust them as we go along. Custom made. Craftsman 8mm. Nope, not the right size. One of these maybe though. Alright, a very, very rusty screwdriver that's broken. Sorry, I just got bit by something. These are tiny cleaners. Not sure what they're for. Tip cleaners. Okay. That's about all that's interesting in that drawer. Middle drawer. Oh, we've got keys. First watch keys. Oh, you're kidding me. Is it really? No. Oh well. Would have been nice. Oh, here's some keys. No. Yep. All right. Both the same key. All right, so this key maybe is to the bottom box. Is there a key here? Well, there should be, but I don't see a lock. I bet this hasn't been opened in a while just by the amount of force it took. All right, so we'll throw this back in there. Get some punches. Proto punches, that's cool. Some machinist tools, feeler gauge. I'm not sure what that is. Could hold a pulley or something, but this is clearly made to be movable on it. All right. A very long switch. Maybe a trigger for something. Another one of these. What size is that one? Can't tell. All right. Well, we got some. Who makes these? PNC. These are going right in the. Whoa, those don't even open. Those are so rusty. Who makes them? Can't tell. Water nozzle, another little switch, broken. Some fasteners. I got some fasteners anyway. More punches. Oh, there's a socket. We'll just keep throwing the sockets in there as we come across them. That's cool. That's this is an extender for bits. All right, and some hose clamps. There weren't any sockets in here, right? No. And, oh yeah, there are sockets. There's one. Here's two. Craftsman's. That's good. We'll go through all the sockets in the end. All right, I'm going to take these. All right, first. Wow, rigid. The Ridge Tool Company, Elrya, Ohio. That's going in the evaporust right now if it fits, and it doesn't. These screwdrivers. Interesting tubing cutter. China. Made in USA, Stanley. That's good if it's not destroyed. Some Craftsman's. A couple of sockets. Whew. Alright, that is our rusty socket. Oh, that's good. Craftsman driver. Yeah, I'll throw that in the evaporust, but I think it's junk. Alright, we got some more sockets here. It's a big one. 1 1/16. A couple of rusty Craftsman's. Small one. Pro. I'll put it in there anyway. Some washers for plumbing. Well, I don't know who makes it or where, because it's covered up. But I'll put it, at least the front of it anyway, in the rust. There, get some rusty chain. Another socket. Japan. Alright, so we'll put those foreign sockets somewhere else. That just says Sears, so that's going right in the rust. Alright, this is broken. Okay, a Williams too. Too bad. Who makes this wrench? I don't know. Too filthy and dirty to tell. You will find that quite often with these types of boxes. That a lot of the stuff is just really bad. Really filthy. Oh, here's a couple more sockets. These are Craftsman's. Put those in there. Alright, next one. Alright, this is interesting. Alright, first we got that. We'll keep those. We got a cheap little foreign socket wrench with a foreign socket on it. Craftsman. And this guy, this is really interesting. This is an SK. I don't think I've ever seen one like this. It works. It just got a little bit of rust on it. Not bad though. I'll drop that in there. I'll have to flip it around after a while. Oh, we got a Craftsman screwdriver. Oh, that's Husky. Husky made to look like Craftsman. That's a Craftsman. And the head is okay. I'm thinking I'm going to find the one that goes in the set. But I probably won't be sure even when I do. Well, these are, for me, these are useful because I do put together sets of foreign sockets and things like that. Because I get a lot of foreign sockets and I don't throw them away. I build sets and give them away. This is for holding on to your screw so you can go in there without fear of dropping the screw. These are pretty useful, keeping that. Because I don't have one exactly like this. All right, no sock. Oh, look at this thing. How old do you think that is? Plum. So some people have told me that this is just pronounced plum. I don't know. That's supposed to be right there. That is P-L-O-M-B. It does move. Yeah, it's tight, but it works. This is old. I don't know how old this guy is. This guy's got to be very old, just judging by that font. I don't know. And who's the socket? Is that a... Okay, the socket is a... Sorry, it's a little hard to turn it. The socket is a Westline. Well, that's cool. That's like the... That's the find, I think, of this set. The SK was cool, but that's cooler. Here's another Craftsman. Are these Craftsmans? This is cool. This is a very stubby one. No name. No name. These are good though. I might have a set of these. I keep coming across them. One of these is really rusty, so we'll just drop them in. And yeah, everything is pretty filthy. Alright, just some fasteners and not much other than the awesome socket wrench in that drawer. Last drawer. Oh yeah, look at this. This appears to be a bayonet. It says US on it. I am pretty sure it's a bayonet. It could use a new wood handle for sure, but see this? That would hook on to your rifle. So that's what this is actually. I was pretty sure it was, but now I'm sure that's what this is. It's a bayonet. Things you don't expect to find. Okay, that's junk. All right, what do we got in here? Oh, another socket. Oh, this appears to be part of a torque wrench. All right, who's got these sockets? Whose are these? Taiwan. Craftsman. Craftsman. Another bit driver. Another one. Oh, a couple more. Funny. Hammer. More. Wow. Alright, Taiwan. Go with the other foreign stuff. Something else in here that's worth a hole saw. Who makes these wrenches? Fuller, Japan. I don't know who the other two are. Doesn't look like anything to write home about. Another really rusty Craftsman. I need a bigger bin. I'm gonna have to transfer that. Very rusty, no name. Got some nut drivers here. That's a black Craftsman. I wonder if this is a type of, that came with toolboxes. Let's see, let's see if it fits. Sorry, I'm doing all this one-handed. Not quite. This thing is quite beat up. All right, some electrical tape. I'm not going to even attempt to recycle that into anything usable. All right, these pliers will go in the rust. These appear to be made in USA cutters. All right, let's derust those guys. More pliers to go in the deruster. More electrical tape. These are cool. More fasteners. And that is it for our top box. So the find of the top box is this. We'll see when we go through the rest of the sockets. All right, let's go through these bottom box drawers. And this is a New Britain, sold by Napa. New Britain box. To me, it's very rusty. Look at that. But to me, it's worth restoring, and I will plan on doing that. All right, what do we got? Tempered hickory. Very rusty though, but we derust that head, we might be able to see who made it. Any name on it? Nope. Pradaxa diabetes capsules. Yeah, we'll be getting rid of those. Any name? All right, heavy duty. Craftsman. I'll be derusting that. Wow, you never know the stuff you're gonna find in here. I wonder what it's to. Big clamp, number 6, it says on it, but doesn't say who made it. Oh, rivet gun by Rivex. It's got all 4 pieces. Oh, there you go. Unbreako. All right, it's an Unbreako rivet gun. I don't know who made it. I would guess foreign with a name like that. It's kind of funny. All right. I don't know what that is. Maybe a paint stirrer? I don't know. All right. Forged Steel USA. Yeah, they're not great. Made in Japan scissors. Tester. Wipe over again. For brick, stone, and tile. And it's made by Triumph. Crystal Lake, Illinois. America's choice. And I got another one. So I'm not sure, these are auger bits. Oh, look at this. Ooh, a compression tester. My guess is that's not going to work. Oh, a sparker. Nope. Obviously some customized kit for something. Oh, look at these lineman's pliers. Made in USA lineman's pliers. Those are going in the rust treatment. All right, top drawer done. I'll tell you, I'm getting filthy. This is really one of the more dirty toolboxes I've ever worked on. All right, what do we got? These are just a full set. Made in USA XC. I don't really know how you pronounce that. Exolite. Full set though. Yeah. Exolite, there it is. Made to hang on a wall and you just grab the one you want and let's go, I guess. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? Oh, this thing's a restoration project, I think. for the workshop. We'll be keeping that. All right. Always get a lot of these. Eklund. Both of these are Eklund, same as the other set. Is this Eklund? Eklund. These are metric. Oh, these are Torx. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't have one of those. I'm keeping that. Are these metric? Is this SAE? Nope, that's metric. So we got two metrics and a Torx. I don't have one of those. Okay, we got a socket. Craftsman. Not a socket. Oh, we got a big breaker bar. SK breaker bar. Whoa. Cool. All right, I'll go up in the sockets for now. India. Cotter pins. Big socket. Very rusty. 1 3/8 socket. Look at the size of this socket. It's so big I didn't even see it. 1 7/8 socket. All right, any other sockets or anything? Blue RTV, that is clearly junk. All right, a Proto hacksaw. I bet I can derust this and get this thing looking good. Project. More snips. USA. Whiz. Yeah, that's about it for that draw. Jumper cable. This is a really old jumper cable piece. Wow. I remember these from when I was a kid, and they were old then. That guy's old. I'm not sure. Trash. All right, and this thing, what is this? Use with care, always keep safety glasses and keep clear of body. I'm not really sure what that is. You can't know everything, I guess. Snipe. Oh, this is for nitrous oxide. That's for nitrous oxide. Somebody was a hot rodder. Wild nitrous oxide stuff. And this is Thorson, and it appears to be some type of screwdriver. Or bit driver, rather. Little tiny bit driver, if I can get it open. Yep. Yep, that's what it is. Got some bits in there. I'll never get it closed again, I can see that. That's funny. Hold on a second while I try to rearrange these. I'm sure they go in a certain way. I guess it's not a bad design. All right. The big draw. All right, we got some cases in here. Oh, we got a Craftsman breaker bar. Put that up there with the sockets. Craftsman box of something. Ah. Is that Craftsman? It is. I've never seen one of these. Looks like you put a battery in here. Hopefully there isn't a really bad battery in there. And it's got a flashlight. That's all it is. 2 AA's. Yep, never seen that. That is an interesting one. It looks like it was just a bit set with a light up driver. How interesting is that they just literally put a little flashlight in there? I mean, I guess it's efficient. Get that stuff out of the way. Put this thing back the way it's supposed to go. I guess it goes like that. I guess. Yep. Okay. It's got some of the bits in there. I don't know what these pieces are, but maybe it's just something that he threw in there when he was working on something. All right, let's see what's in here. I like these metal boxes because sometimes there's some good stuff in here. Oh yeah, it's sockets. All right, is this an SK? It is an SK box, okay. That kind of explains the SK ratchet. We have some SK tools. Napa, Husky. All right, we'll go through this when we go through the rest of the sockets. Empty box. Banner. The photoelectric specialists. Oh, that is a big adapter. Who makes it? The font looks like Proto. It is Proto. I know I've been at it too long when I can tell one of the fonts. Okay, so here's some big sockets. No name. That's broken, unfortunately. Here's a big socket, Taiwan. I think this is Taiwan as well. I'll put them with the foreign sockets. Look at the size of this guy. A 2-inch socket. I've never needed one. Made in Taiwan. This is made in USA. Looks like a 1-inch drive, maybe a 3/4. That is really big. So it looks like a 3/4 to 1-inch. Well, that goes in the sockets because that is big, but it is a USA. And this is a impact, a Napa impact. That goes up there. It's big. Challenger, that's Proto. We'll put that up there. Bunch of hose clamps. Another huge socket. I don't know, but it looks like it's the same as the other one. All right, big, rigid pipe wrench. And other than it being in terrible cosmetic condition, it looks like it works fine. All right, here's another socket extension. Craftsman, put that up there. Lug nut, or I guess it is. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what size this thing is. I'm gonna derust it anyway, just to see. This looks like that's what that adapter was for. Because you see, that's too small. So what size went in there? It's that size. All right, more snips. Taiwan. Very old. I would bet it's USA. It's just dead weight in a box like that. DSS Pro Tray. All right, we're almost done. Except going through the, oh wait, there's a torque wrench hiding in here. A little tiny torque wrench, made in USA by, I don't know. All right. I like these hose clamps, they're good. All right, empty plastic, let's throw that in. A lot of fasteners. No more sockets hiding in there. Nope. Some drill bits, which we'll sort through. All right, let's look at what's in the bottom. I know two of the things that are in there. Well, I see we have a broken. Feels like it was an aluminum. Yeah, aluminum broken pipe wrench, but you know, it's broken there. Still usable. Don't know if anyone will use it. Pneumatic impact driver with no, well, it does have a trigger. Yeah, pretty sure that's not going to be reworked because it's missing too many parts. This isn't interesting. I will restore this because it appeared to be complete. It doesn't just say it's a drill, it says it's a power unit and it's a portable power tool. It's interesting, it's got the extra handle. So this makes me think that what this was used for were multiple attachments. And that was their gimmick, was selling it. It's actually quite heavy for a drill. All right, we got a grease gun and we got another grease gun. I told you, this is a grimy job, this one. We got a DeWalt bag with nothing in it. Looks like that's made to clean files. Some hoses and junk. Gasket. And that's it. That's it for that. Alright. So I'm gonna make some room up here and we're gonna sort through all the sockets. I should point out this detail. This tray is not for this box. It doesn't fit. Alright. Let's go through the sockets. The sockets, always one of the more enjoyable parts of this, not including the foreign sockets. Curtain reels? Yeah. Alright, let's get organized here. SK, I don't know what these things are. Napa. That thing is just crazy. I'm just gonna, right off the bat, put this one in the evaporest. All right, let's get our wrenches and extensions and things like that separated out. That it doesn't have a name on it. Oh, this is broken. Works, but it's broken. So this is a potential that I could maybe fix it. I wonder what was going on there. All right, West line. Oh. We'll put the oddballs, Proto, Westline, there. Action. Wizard. A lot of oddballs. SK. SK. Foreign. Proto. SK. SK. Foreign. Thorson. Pretty rusty. Blackhawk. Wow. There's a lot of oddballs here. SK. Proto again. I don't know what this is. It looks familiar with this, but I don't know what it is. Is it maybe Wizard? It's so rusty, I don't think it'll ever come back. SK. Snap-on. Alright, we got one snap-on in here. SK. That says SEK, Japan. Challenger, Proto, Husky, Napa, and I don't know. I think Husky USA. All right, so let's put our SKs in here. The SKs. This is all oddball stuff. NBM Company USA. I don't know who that is. All right, Craftsman's. We'll put Craftsman's here because I expect there's going to be quite a few. It's a Craftsman. It's rusty, but it's Craftsman. Rusty, Craftsman. All right, we got a whole string here. Who are they? Craftsman. These aren't all Craftsman at all. Williams. You name it. There's everything in this box. So I kind of was hoping I'd find some of the SKs that are missing from the set in here, but I did not. Craftsman. That's an 8-point Craftsman. Huh. All right, let's sum up here. That's all our Craftsmen. See, quite a few. About a third, I'd say, are metrics, but they're pretty rusty. There's one thing you can say about this particular box: it was not well cared for. None of these tools were. Some are in decent shape, some aren't. Here's all our mishmash. We've got 2 snap-ons and this 8-point, which I'm not sure what it is, and then just a whole bunch. Thorsons, Protos, Actions. Look at how rusty some of these are. So all these guys, I'm not gonna sort through them at this time. I'm gonna just put them all right in the solution to get them cleaned up a bit. Same with this this guy, this SK. I had taken it out just for this part, but we're gonna drop it back in. It's not that bad, but it can use a cleanup, as can all of this stuff. Be interesting to see how it comes out. Certainly can't look worse. Obviously, where the finish is gone, it's not going to help that. But it will clean the rust up. All right. So with that being said, I'm then going to sort through these, and then derust those as well. I may just put them in their own separate vat because they're all separated out as Craftsman's. That's it for today. I will give you a look at the tools after they come out of the evaporust, but for now I'm just going to drop them all in there and let it sit overnight. We'll be back. I did another toolbox video, and someone mentioned that they missed that I did not show them when I took the things out of the derusting bin. So here we're going to show it. All right, so I've got, this is the first batch here. This is all the Craftsman's plus a couple other things. Oh, that wrench actually didn't sit in there all the way. But so I've got some water in this bucket here, and you just got to rinse the stuff off. So I mean, this is the broken wrench. But these sockets came out real nice. So I might as well at this point start separating them out. There's a few SKs in here and some Craftsman metrics. This thing, look at how nice that came out. It almost looks like I polished it. Wow. And these Eklund, these are great. Had a set since the 80s, or early 90s anyway, and I'm still using it today. Alright, these are the SKs. Here's the other Eklund. You see when we get to some of the ones that were really rusty, like this guy was pretty bad. That's a Craftsman metric, so I'll start the metric pile separate. Oh, here's my drill chuck. That came out nice. The end could probably still use a little more. You can usually tell a Craftsman is metric because it's got this little belt line on it, and that one that I said was odd actually doesn't have it, but it is a 12 millimeter. So these came out really nice. Let me get this out of the way. So here is the other bin. Very carefully, see if we can, no, we can't slide that over. We're gonna have to get some weight out. It's all right, some of the weight's real easy, like this hammer. Takes the rust off. That hammer came out good. So all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep the camera kind of here. Alright, there's another hammer. I'll get all the heavy weight out, then I might be able to pull this a little closer. This is the one that says tempered hickory on it. Yeah, it's a good head on it. And this is a, oh, look at that. This is a plum. All right, here's the SK breaker bar, which the head was kind of rusty. Took care of that. Put that with the SKs. I took the plum ratchet out last night and put it inside and let it dry out inside, because that's definitely something I'm keeping. All right, this guy, this is one of the little cheap foreign ratchets. Look how nice it came out. Really surprising. All right, here's a Craftsman breaker bar. It just says V, just plain old V. Forged in USA V. All right, this is another no-name ratchet. And I will oil these up after, but look at it, it came out nice. Well, here's my torque wrench. Sure, it's not exactly 100% accurate, but New Britain. There you go. Couldn't see it. That's who made it. New Britain. That's cool. That's who made the tool cabinet that we'll be restoring. All right, here's our WIS USA snips. The bit extension. All right, the bayonet. So we could only put half of this in there. So we'll put the other half in now. And then we're gonna polish this guy up, clean it up, because this is a relic. But that part we haven't derusted. We only derusted down to a certain point. So that will go back in backwards. made ratchet. Didn't come out quite as shiny as the others, but well, I like the rubber handle. We'll oil that guy up and keep it. Well, we'll hand it off to somebody. All right, here's the SK ratchet. It's interesting with the swivel head, pretty neat. This came out good. I mean, there's some places where the finish was just unsalvageable, but it's pretty neat. SK Wayne 3870. Put that with the SKs. There's another giant socket. Take some weight out of there. This is probably also Taiwan. Yep. Alright, here's our set. It's missing one. But I have this exact same set, so I just need to find another one. It's probably in the box. Alright, this is a long Craftsman 1/2" extension. This came out real nice. These pliers are made in West Germany, it says. Interesting. I mean, they're sort of lineman's pliers. What else we got that's heavy in here? There's some heavy down here. Alright, here's something heavy. Okay, it's a plumbing wrench. Whoa, look at that. Eek. Heavy duty, yeah, that is a heavy wrench. Made in USA, guaranteed. It says made in USA, guaranteed. Craftsman, huh? Well, I'll put that with the Craftsman stuff. It's a candidate for restoration, should I decide to. These are something Porter, made in USA. Porter ink. Cutters. Alright, there's a whole bunch more stuff in here, but smaller stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it all out and line it up. I don't want to run the camera that long because I'll end up editing this footage down anyway, but not align with pliers, but I'll be back. Alright, here's our final look. I put the back of the bayonet back in the solution. I also put those nut drivers, the bottoms of them, into the solution to clean them up. But alright, so here's our collection of Protos and you name it. Her brands are in there. There's Husky USA's, pretty much you name it, it's in there. Here's our Craftsman breaker bar. These came out good. All the pliers and wrenchers came out nice. And these are Craftsman USA SAE. These are Craftsman metric. This came out real nice, this Craftsman extension. This is a foreign socket wrench. That's the broken one. For SK, well, looks like I got 6 sockets and a spark plug socket. I did get this cool SK swivel head ratchet. I've never seen one of those before. These 2 impact sockets, Napa, I guess. Let's see, three foreign ratchets. I got my Plum hammer. This guy is Klein. My really cool Britain torque wrench. And yeah, I said 3 foreign wrenches. This is an SK extension, so that's cool. And then my favorite of the bunch is this guy, my Plum ratchet. That is cool, model 5449. Not worth the price of admission, but overall, I think I did pretty well. So what's going to happen with the boxes? Well, this top box looks like it really just needs to be cleaned. I'm telling you, it's filthy. I mean, just look at inside this tray. And that's not even the right tray, but this whole box is filthy like that. This just needs to be heavily cleaned. Now this bottom box, on the other hand, this New Britain, this is pretty unique. I've never worked on one of these before. It's obviously quite old, and I'd say 50 years old, and it's very rusty. So I do have plans for this. I'm going to restore it and probably replace those casters. They're really rusty, and they're really worn, and they're sticky, and I think I have some casters that'll fit it. So I'll probably restore this, and I've got 2 boxes made by Parks that will look good on that, but I'll have to paint this to match. And so we'll see that. That'll be another video, it'll be another adventure with that. All right, so that's it. I hope you found this interesting, entertaining. It was fun. It's always fun to go through these and see what people have collected. And there was a lot here. I don't think I got a complete set of anything. Even the Torx bits, I only got 3 of them or 4 of them. I didn't get the whole set. I did get the whole set of the nut drivers, though, in the case, which is cool. That'll be getting hung up in my workshop. And, you know, the sockets, I'll be able to build sets with them. I don't have any complete sets, but I'll be able to build sets with them. The swivel head SK ratchet, that was really a nice find. And, of course, the Plum socket wrench. I really like that. That is obviously my favorite, as I've said before. So if you did enjoy this content and have found it interesting, enlightening, or just plain fun, don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps me. It helps the channel grow, and I appreciate it. And, you know, if you want to find a toolbox like this and go through it, at least around here in Florida, I see them on Marketplace and on Craigslist and at estate sales, you know, at least every other week. And sometimes there are decent deals, and sometimes like this one, $200, it's like, well, I'll risk it. And, you know, like I said, I didn't get any complete sets or anything, but was it worth $200? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say so. So all you got to do, if you see an ad like that, is go out, get busy. Take care.